For that, I'll turn it over to Tom.
Still working to contain the backlash, the White House used much of its daily briefing to divert reporters to a subject most didn't want to discuss.
On cybersecurity.
But they were efforts hindered by Donald Trump's own words. In a national TV interview, the president said the reason he fired FBI Director James Comey had much to do with Comey's personality.
He's a showboat. He's a grandstander. The FBI has been in turmoil.
Deputy White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders struggled to defend Trump's comments, many viewed as unprofessional and inappropriate.
He fired him because he was not fit to do the job. It's that simple. This shouldn't be a complicated process. The president knew that Director Comey was not up to the task. He decided that he wasn't the right person in the job. He wanted somebody that could bring credibility back to the FBI.
In his interview, Trump also defended his assertion in Comey's termination letter that he was not under investigation for potentially colluding with the Russians during the U.S. 2016 election. He says Comey assured him twice on the phone and also during a private dinner.
We had a very nice dinner, and at that time he told me, "You are not under investigation."
The White House says there's nothing improper about the president pressing Comey about the FBI investigation. The deputy press secretary says Trump's actions were not an attempt to influence Comey's investigation.
I don't see that as a conflict of interest.
What Sanders says is a conflict, however, are statements by the president's political opponents. She listed members of Congress, including the top Democrat in the Senate, complaining about Comey's termination. But just weeks ago, he called for Comey to be fired.
Senator Chuck Schumer said, "I don't have confidence in him any longer."
Trump's Democratic opponents argue the president may have been trying to derail the FBI investigation into possible collusion between Russian officials and Trump associates, and are accusing the White House of a cover-up. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.